So, there's a new Time Thief promo card. Well, I presume it's a Time Thief promo card. I mean, it's a Perpetua thing that looks like a Time Thief card that isn't being used by Reader because it looks too smooth and sleek. Because, taking a quick sip of water, let's be honest, Reader's kit, well, his gadgets and that are a lot more retro style, while Perpetua's is a lot more sleek, futuristic, smooth looking, if you ask me. That's my general opinion, though. Anyway, let's just read this bloody card. Alright, so this is Time Thief TempWhaler. Is there whales in the in is this the thing they use to whale? I don't know. Anyway, level 4 Dark Machine, so it fits in with the rest of the archetypes. Stats don't matter. You're gonna be using it for other stuff. Okay, so you can only use your that's pretty standard for any modern card these days. You contribute this card, target one monster your opponent controls, banish that monster onto the end phase. If this card is in the graveyard, you can target one Time Thief monster you control. It's set, well, obviously itself. Return that monster to the hand if you do a special summon this card, but this card is banished when it leaves the field. So I see Konami's trying to make a card that competes with Double Barrel for shittest card in the archetype. Like, Double Barrel was like, well, not a black sheep, it was like the grey sheep of the archetype. It wasn't bad, but it didn't really have its point in the deck. This, though, this is definitely the black sheep of the archetype, Jesus Christ. I need some more water. Where do we start? Right, so distribute this card, target, banish onto the end phase. Absolutely pointless removal. I mean, there's better removal options. Should I name, let's say, the trap effect of Meteor? I know that's situational, but yeah, again, just use Perpetua. Attach your flybacks from deck if you're running flyback. Apart from that, the only other option you have is probably beat stick it. But yeah, if you're playing Time Thief, you're most likely playing it in a deck where you're capable of making other more bigger boss monsters than Redo itself. But that effect would be tolerable if it wasn't for its second effect. So, bouncing one Time Thief card back to hand. I'm not gonna drink water. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water. My problem with this is what Time Thief targets you're gonna be bouncing. You can't be bouncing XYZs unless it's some weird kinky play where you want to reuse your Perpetua. Then go ahead, I would say, but lose board presence, so you can have a shitty card that will chew itself, so you can banish another card. It's not even a quick effect. Like, the only use I have of this is if I don't even think this ruling would be legal, but if it bounces, like, let's say your Chronocoder that you special summon from the graveyard. Yep, that's a good example. And then you go bounce that back to hand, and then this comes out. Like, see, in fact, Chronocoder effect says if it's special summoned by its own effect, it's also banished from the field. If it leaves the field, I don't think you'll be able to recover those cards with this, unless you're playing Imperial Iron Wall. But then the real question is, why aren't you just playing Paleozotics at that point? Actually, give me a minute. I made Paleo Thief.